What's up, everybody? Cannon Hotel back at it again. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Sorry about no stream last night. I was running around doing so much shit yesterday. I sat down for a second to watch the Ravens and Chargers, and my ass was knocked all the way out. I woke up at like 2 in the morning, like, oh shit. Damn. Needless to say, the Ravens pulled out a spectacular win over the Chargers, as to be expected. Secondary still looking sus, but it's okay. It's okay. Offense was firing on all 8 cylinders. Proud to say that. The D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the I, the D is Diddy. It's Diddy. Man, Diddy done diddled his goddamn self. Diddy done diddled his goddamn self. This nigga in jail doing witness intimidation. I'm gonna say that one more time. This nigga in jail doing witness intimidation. Can't make this shit up, people. He using other inmates' phones and they codes, and he got people calling people and trying to fucking tamper his own goddamn case. And this dumbass got caught. Witness tampering, Diddy. Yeah, Diddy on that Suge Knight trip. Oh my God. Diddy is fucking himself up. He calling people. He got people calling people. 3-way calls, doing everything. He just violating all the rules. You know what I mean? He think he untouchable. He one of them people that think that he got privilege. Now you finding out you just a nigga, Diddy. Now you find out you a nigga, Diddy. Hard R, no Myron Gaines. All that shit happening, that just let me know that nigga did that shit. Whatever they got him down there on, that nigga did all of that. He did all of that. It ain't no I'm not guilty. He up here trying to bribe people. He offering money. Diddy wild, y'all. He wild. He ain't trying all that shit he was doing, he ain't trying to get his booty hole poked. That's what he trying to do. Diddy trying to keep from getting his booty hole poked. Pause. He don't want to come up against the booty warrior. I like you and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Diddy ain't trying to get that action. You're like, y'all gotta get me the fuck out of here. They had his bail hearing. I gotta go back and look at it. They had a bail hearing for Diddy, I think 2 days ago or yesterday. It might have been. It might have been yesterday. They had a bail hearing for him. I need to go check back and see what happened with that. If anybody know, let me know. If anybody in the chat know, let me know what happened with that whole situation. But him trying to do all this scrambling and doing all this in and around underhanded shit, let me know that Diddy is guilty, of whatever they said this nigga did. Way to show your hand, Diddy. This nigga was not smart about it. He was not tactful. You know what I mean? Diddy ain't smart enough to have a fixer out in the streets doing shit on his behalf. Plausible deniability. None of that shit. Diddy just out that bitch panic. I can't go to prison. I can't. I can't go to federal pound me in the ass prison. Pause. That shit made me think about that goddamn on Boondocks episode where they had the Scared Straight program and they was all just going after Tom. That shit was funny. Diddy Tom. Diddy Tom. It's what you do. Is I spread my ass. I put peanut butter and jelly in there. Call it a peanut butter and jelly in that sandwich. But Tom gonna call it lunch. Pause. But Diddy gonna call it lunch. Yo, I don't know. Like that right there, if he doing all of that shit behind bars, yo, he fucked up. He fucked up bad. And what I think Diddy is, to be honest with y'all, I'm sorry. Like the more and more I think about it, and I said this before, yo, Diddy might be a burned asset. Diddy might be a burned asset, yo. Diddy might be a burned asset. Like he might have been one of them boys, and he got burnt. You know what I mean? And now his ass is on the chopping block. He being sacrificed. Come on, y'all think Epstein was the only person doing that shit? It wasn't him. Before him, it was Jordan Maxwell. Just named Maxwell's dad. I'm sorry, Terry Maxwell. I apologize. Terry Maxwell. Not Jordan Maxwell. Terry Maxwell. You gotta have a Boule Epstein. You gotta have a Boule Epstein. Diddy probably was that Boule Epstein. Diddy was made to get people in compromising situations, get some dirt on them, give it to the government, keep people in line, shit like that. Diddy was a Boule Epstein. He got burned now, or he flew too close to the sun, thought that he was lawless or that he could buck his handlers, and they was like, okay, gotcha. Let us remind you who's in charge, sir. Let us remind you who's in charge. Fort Lauderdale, what? Mostly all of them in powerful positions. Diddy got a new record label called what? Colon Boys. Man, this shit is crazy though, yo. If you would have told me this shit back in the day, that Puff Daddy, aka Sean Diddy Combs, aka Diddy, aka P Diddy, was going to go to jail on some fucking trafficking and rape. I'm like, y'all tripping. This shit crazy. So Diddy done screwed himself over, boy. He done screwed himself over. Diddy, you supposed to have contingency plans for this shit, my nigga. The day you know you going down, the day you knew they was coming to get your ass and take you into custody, you should have already had your fucking self-destruct shit in place. How you doing? You should have had all your contingency plans in place. The minute you got your burn notice, you should have already. That's a good show, by the way. Burn Notice is a great show. The minute you got your burn notice, Diddy, you should have had all of your fucking contingencies in place, yo. Can't be trying to wing that shit from jail. Jason Wild. Take that. Somebody about the Diddy bop up in your drawers, Diddy. Yo, this shit is wild, yo. Like, you know, like I was telling people though, I was like, yo, if all they got on him is the freak offs and it's a bunch of fucking freaky ass consenting adults, ain't really much they can do to him. Is that shit fucking nuts? That's fucking nuts. But there's nothing they can do to that nigga. Now, if these freak offs included these children and grape, nah, that nigga gotta go down. Put that nigga in general population. No suicide wing. Gen pop. And let the chips fall where they may. No death penalty. Nah, you got him in jail. Let that nigga be in gym pop and just let shit happen. Just let it. Just. Matter of fact, put him in there with the lifers who ain't got shit to lose. And whatever happens to him, happens to him. Don't even give him the easy way out. Nope, don't give him the easy way out. Let his ass go in there and gym pop and get a prolapsed asshole. Pause. Diddy is a fucking animal. He's an animal. Shit is crazy. This shit is wild, man. But we're gonna see how this shit play out. I may start covering more Diddy stuff. I don't, because at first I just was like, who the fuck cares? I don't want to park here. Who the fuck cares? Like, I'm not saying who cares. Like, put that nigga in jail. Throw away the key. Stop using this as a distraction. You know what I mean? From all this other crazy shit that's going on. You know what I mean? But now this shit's starting to get a little bit intriguing. Like I wasn't paying it no mind. I wasn't paying it no mind until this nigga calling people and having people reach out to voices and shit. Now I'm like, okay, this nigga did some shit. I need to know what's up. There we go. That's perfect. Now I can see y'all chats and stuff. Oh my gosh. Anyway, if you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, let people know we live. Appreciate you guys. Let's get the mics up. Let's get the mics up. We got 20 something people in here. Let's get the likes up, people. So anyway. Did y'all see that shit with TD Jakes? Y'all see TD Jakes have a stroke on TV? Like he had a stroke in the middle of his service. Did y'all see that? TD Jakes had a stroke in the middle of service. He was sitting on a little stool and he was talking, and you could just see him fading. But I think he knew he was fading. Now I don't think it's fake. Some people are saying I don't think that shit was fake. I think he knew he was fading. I think that TD Jakes was up on that stage. If you watch it, TD Jakes was up on that stage, and I think TD Jakes thought he was about to die. Cause like if you listen to what he's saying, if you listen to what he's saying, I mean, it was almost like, this is it, Clarice. I'm coming to join you, honey. Like he sounded like he was praying to God, like I'm on my way. And then he started fucking twitching and all that other shit that you get with a stroke. I was like, oh shit. That's crazy in that moment when you like, it's crazy in that moment. It's like he realized his mortality and that it was a wrap for him. And he basically like, forgive me for my sins, God, I'm on my way. And then he just started like he was on his way out. They saved him allegedly. We're gonna see what happened. Right. TD Jakes thought it was the big one. He thought it was the big one. And he's here. Now, me and Jay had talked about the TD Jakes allegations with him being a power bottom and all. Jesus Christ. Pause. With him being a power bottom and all that other stuff, right? And going to Diddy parties. Because it's alleged that TD Jakes was going to the Diddy parties. What's up, Albo? Right? It was alleged that TD Jakes was going to the Diddy parties. And what I was saying, and I was trying to find it, 'cause I can't remember what stream it was on. I think it was on like an after party. I gotta find it. But I was like, yo, I hope the allegations aren't true. All right, what's up, David? And I said, and I hope the allegations are true for one, because for the main reason, he's a pivotal icon as far as in the Christian community and Black Christian church, right? Black Christian church always got scandal after scandal after scandal, and this shit, like, what people don't understand is like when you got people like TD Jakes, unfortunately, what happens in the Black church a lot is that the congregation starts to idolize and make, and canonize the pastor. The pastor's the rock star, right? They not worried about the word per se. They're going to hear the word, but it's also the pastor is the rock star. So they start to idolize the pastor. In the chat if you can hear me. In the chat if you can hear me. What's going on, Michelle? Sorry, I got a call. One in the chat if y'all can hear me. But all right, cool. But when you got somebody TD Jakes where people look up to him and people idolize him and people go off of his word, hang off of his word, when you have somebody like that, especially in the Christian community or the Black Christian church, when that happens, you got a lot of people that fall away. You get a lot of people that fall away because they focused on the wrong thing. Unfortunately, they're not focused on the word. They're not focused on our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. They focus on TD Jakes. I want to be like TD Jakes. I want to move like TD Jakes. I want to do this like TD Jakes. So if you can imagine if it came out that TD Jakes was at them Diddy parties doing all that crazy shit that they said that he was doing, that's going to have a lot of people falling away from the church. You know what I mean? You have a lot of people falling away from the church. You're going to have a lot of Christians like backsliding, I guess you could say. A lot of Black people backsliding because, like, damn, he was supposed to be the best of us, right? That's how they look at it. He was supposed to be the best of us, and he let me down. Now you got them going back to doing the shit that they was doing in the first place. It happens all too much in the black church, man. Look at Bishop Eddie Long. You remember Bishop Eddie Long? You remember Bishop Eddie Long? He used to always be on Ricky Smiley morning show and all this other stuff. And he's wearing little tight ass t-shirts and shit, and Under Armour shirts and shit. My father used to call him out all the time. I felt like, yo, something wrong with him. Something up with him. Gonna find out Eddie Long and they're fondling little boys in the church. Did he mention TD Jakes and Club Shakes? I don't know. He said so much shit on that show. I don't remember. But Bishop Eddie Long, come to find out he diddling little boys and shit in the church. Teenage boys in the church. You know what I mean? It messed a lot of people up at his church. You know what I mean? You gotta understand, a lot of people go to the church. A lot of people that go to church, right? A lot, especially like the Black church. A lot of people that go to church are broken. They're broken people trying to mend themselves. They're broken people trying to find their way again. They're broken people trying to find purpose, trying to find purpose in a cause. Jeez, there we go. They're trying to find purpose in a cause. You know what I mean? So they go to the church. They join a ministry. You know, it might be the I don't know, becoming a deacon or becoming an usher. Who knows, culinary, whatever, right? So they go there to find inspiration and to keep from going back to what they were running from. But then when you have the leader of that flock, right, even though you're only supposed to be focused on the word of God, but you know, like I said, when you think that these pastors and stuff are rock stars, you got people, you know, looking up to these people. So when the leader of that flock falls, the shockwave of that is catastrophic. So if TD Jakes is out here fondling little boys and all this other stuff or whatever they alleging that he did or whatever, then yeah, he need to step down. Even if he ain't doing that and he out there getting toe up, pause. He need to step down. You know what I mean? But I hope that's not the case. It's not for his sake. It's for the sake of his congregation that I hope that's not the case. What's up, Daisy girl? You know what I mean? It's for the sake of his congregation that I hope that those allegations aren't true. But as far as the stroke on stage, I think he legit had a stroke. I think he felt it coming, and I think that he was on stage in that moment was trying to make himself right with the Lord before he died right there on the stage. I think he thought he was going to die right there on the stage. His kids are bratty. Don't his daughter have like that big old like conference every year? Matter of fact, my wife just came back. My wife and her friends just came back from that conference. I think it was in Texas. I think it was Texas this year. Whatever. But yeah, I wouldn't put it past no pastor. They all have a bad history. They have a jacket that nobody wants. Yeah. Look at here in Baltimore, Pastor Jamal Bryant. Now he's in Atlanta, making a name down there, trying to be like this happening new age. Because I think he's trying to do that new age bullshit. Especially because if you'll go back and watch the short I made of him, where he tried to reconcile and justify abortion with the Bible. Anyway, but his ass here in Baltimore, bunch of different baby mothers, um, paying like the minimal child support possible. Like, it was wild. It was so bad, right, that his own father had to sit him down in his own church. Oh, Diddy kids? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm sure it's bratty. But his own father had to sit him down in his own church because of all the shit that was coming out about his son. You know what I mean? Then a few years later, he hauled ass to Atlanta, built the church, Empowerment Temple, I think it's called. Yeah, Empowerment Temple. Builds this church up. He was like the pioneering pastor, like, you know what I mean? Like, he wearing regular ass clothes and stuff like that. Now, what I will say about Jamal Bryant is that he did a lot for the community. I won't knock him for that at all. Paid some rent, paid some things for some people. He did some good things. You know what I mean? But he had this, and people was like, again, just like TD Jakes, people was looking at him like a rock star until all the fucking allegations and them scandals started coming out about him, and then his father sat his ass down. You know what I mean? So what I'll say to people out here in the church, black church, stop idolizing your pastors. Stop idolizing your pastors and your reverends and your deacons, and stop idolizing them. That's not what you're there for. Now, if you can do a good sermon, that's great. You can be objective. Like, yeah, that was a great sermon pastor put out there today. You know what I mean? That was a great sermon pastor put out there today. But when you start idolizing the pastor and bringing them fucking cookie baskets and shit like that, like, that's when shit get a little too far. Go there for the word, right? Go there for the word, and that's it. Go there for the word. That's all you should be there for. You know? I know people pick churches because they like how the pastor delivers the message. That's great. But understand, your pastor is not God. Your pastor is only a man or a woman. That's what they are. They're susceptible to the same shit we're susceptible to. Would the Bible say even a righteous man falls 7 times? Even a righteous man falls 7 times, 7 times. Hold on, I gotta get my laptop real quick. A second. There we go. Car sound good, don't it? Car sound great. Fucking Tony the Tiger purring out this bitch. That's the good clean tune on it. That's what it is. Goes riding the whip. There we go. So I felt bad for TD Jakes when I seen him up there like that. I really do hope that, like, my father still think he's suspect. My father still thinks something up with TD Jakes. He was right about Eddie Long, and put it like that. There we go. He was right about Eddie Long. When that Eddie Long shit came out, I was like, oh, damn. The Lex is clean. You know what, Rudy? Hopefully, I make a couple dollars. I can buy me that Lex bubble you keep saying I got. Yeah, Peter denied Jesus 3 times. Mm-hmm. Look, I ain't perfect. I got my flaws. I make my mistakes in life. I like to think that I repented and turned away from that stuff. You know what I mean? But there we go. I like to, think I know I repented and turned away from it. You know, I had my hooligan days. You know what I mean? Nobody's perfect. You know, but our God is a forgiving God. Our God is an awesome God. Jesus died for our sins. There wasn't no way he was gonna be able to atone for everything that we've done. If we, you know what I mean? Ain't no way. But the good Lord saw fit to sacrifice, or God saw fit to sacrifice His Son for us to have everlasting life as long as you believe in Him. That's what's up, Rudy. Rudy taking his time to find the right one. You know what I mean? Mike said he always thought TD Jakes was suspect. Yeah, it's just, but I never watched him like that. Like, he wasn't, like, as far as, like, church, TD Jakes isn't my cup of tea. You know what I mean? As far as, like, pastors, like, and he got some people that like Michael Todd, you know what I mean, down there in Oklahoma. Again, not my cup of tea. I think something up with Michael Todd. I could be wrong, but I think something up with Michael Todd. I don't know. It's just something about him that I just can't get with. I don't know. You know what I mean? There's certain pastors that kind of seem a little suspect to me. You know what I mean? And every now and again, I'll be scrolling or going through, YouTube to find like a good sermon before I go to church, and I come across some good stuff. Craig Groeschel, I like him. I like the way he preaches. Stephen Furtick, I like the way Stephen Furtick preaches. You know what I mean? Um, it's a spot here called Union Church. I forgot the name of that pastor, but I like him too. And I sit there listening, but at the same time, it's objective. I'm not looking for. I'm not looking for a pastor to follow. I'm just looking for a good word, and whoever can resonate that word with me. You know what I mean? So, like I said, guys, for the sake of TD Jakes' congregation in the black church, I hope that these allegations are false. We got enough scandals in the black church as it is. And I think this one would be a major blow to a lot of people. A lot of people. Anyway. So check it, right? I need to know, what's your favorite dessert for Thanksgiving? What's your favorite dessert for Thanksgiving? That's what I want to know. So check it, right? This is what, oh shit, I got to call Chris. Make sure his mother got them pies. I'll hit him after this. Shout out to my man Chris Priest. His mother makes some of the, I told y'all, she makes the best sweet potato pie I've ever had in my life, and I bought 4 of them for Christmas. I bought 4 of them for Thanksgiving, and I will have my sweet potato pies for Thanksgiving, as long as she's doing them. So my wife is going to try her hand. Oh no, she's not. I'm lying. My wife is going to pretend to watch her aunt make bread pudding. All right, because our aunt be like, yo, I don't do that stuff no more. I'm tired of baking. I'm old. Da, 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 da. But she's going to do one for my wife, and my wife's supposed to go over her house and learn how to make this bread pudding tomorrow. Right? And I'm laughing because I know my wife, her mother said it, God rest her mom's soul. She was like, Chantel can't cook, but she can make a mean fish stick. Anyway, so we're gonna have bread pudding over there, which is gonna be delicious because my wife's aunt's making it. I'm getting the sweet potato pies from Chris. So I'll have 4 sweet potato pies. I swear they taste like cookies, yo. Like, you put, man. Listen, I don't understand. His mother need to be in her sweet potato pies need to be in the store. Fuck Patty's pies. We need Chris mother pies in the store. Anyway, I want to make a rice pudding. I'm thinking about it, right? I want to make a rice pudding. If I do make the rice pudding, I'm gonna make the rice pudding tomorrow because you can just heat it up in the microwave. It'll be cool. So we're gonna have. So what y'all think about a rice pudding? Anybody a fan of rice pudding? That's what y'all say. Bread pudding. Montoya said peach cobbler. That do sound so good. You don't make it to dessert. Derby pie or pumpkin. Yo, I love me a good pumpkin pie. Apple pie is the only acceptable answer. I got an apple pie in the house right now. I do got an apple pie in the house, and I do love me a good apple pie, especially with some ice cream. But for some reason, I don't look at apple pie as a Thanksgiving dessert for some reason. It's weird. You know, elbow wild. Caramel cake, sweet potato pie with the graham cracker crust. That do yeah. Let me see where we at now. Rice pudding. You never had rice pudding? Oh, it's delicious. Your mother used to make rice pudding for your dad? Yeah, so my mother gave me the recipe for a rice pudding. I want to do that. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. So I'm gonna have sweet potato pie, bread pudding, rice pudding. Now this is what I wanted to know. Now I'm gonna do the rice pudding. Should I do a banana pudding with it? So you know your boy know how to do all this stuff. Should I do a banana pudding with that, or is banana pudding overboard? Gelato. You know what? I don't know if I'd be mad about gelato. Put a little coconut flakes, some delicious. I'm making sweet potato cake with cinnamon rum. Ooh, that sounds good, Michelle. Sounds good. Gelato ice cream would be good with some sweet potato pie. God damn, I'm gonna be looking for gelato ice cream. I'm fucking going with some Briars or some Turkey Hill. But yeah, y'all think I should do or is it too overboard? So like I said, we're gonna rice pudding, sweet potato pie, bread pudding. I got an apple pie at the house, so we'll add that to it. Um, but but banana pudding. You think banana pudding might be overkill? You make Jamaican rum slash fruit. That sounds good. David said he putting gravy on everything. See, the thing is, like, there's some people that like banana pudding, but I don't want to make the banana pudding, and I got all this shit to put away. You know what I mean? That's the one thing. And then I sit there and I'm gonna eat the whole fucking banana pudding to myself. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't do a banana pudding. The rice pudding is gonna be a lot too. I'm happy I got like 2 refrigerators, yo. I got 2 refrigerators because I'm gonna need that. And everybody better bring their asses back over there Friday for leftovers. I'm gonna get rid of this shit if they don't take it with them. Because that's one thing I don't like doing is like tossing food out. You know what I mean? Every year, like, I'm gonna take the turkey carcass. I'm gonna make turkey soup. I probably make some ham soup or something, or turkey and ham soup or something like that after the fact. Oxtail egg rolls. See, I've been seeing everybody doing the oxtail thing. I seen the dude had the oxtail burgers. I seen the oxtail pizza. I seen the oxtail burrito tacos. What do they got here? Oxtail burrito tacos. They got oxtail everything right now. Oxtail is the new delicacy. It's already expensive. Now they're gonna make oxtail more expensive. My daughter left her soda in here. That shit gone. Smoked oxtail. My wife's still insistent on one fried turkey. I fried a turkey yesterday. So yesterday, when I got home and fried a turkey, I just wanted to see, right? Because I had these pre-brined turkeys. And I'm like, I'm used to brining it myself. So I didn't want to brine a turkey again and then it'd be super like salty or something crazy. So I left the pre-brine and I rubbed the turkey with what I wanted to rub it, put a little flour in there so I can get a little crust on that, you know what I mean? And then I dropped it 350-degree grease. It was a 15-pound turkey, took about 45 minutes to an hour to cook up. It was fucking good. It was good, but I'm like the meat was still missing something. So I'm gonna go halfway with the turkeys that I'm selling. So I was gonna brine them, but I don't want to brine them because I think brining them would be overboard because the turkey was still juicy and tender. So what I'm gonna end up doing is tomorrow or the day of, maybe tomorrow, depends on how I'm feeling. No, the day of, the day of, I'm gonna inject them. I'm gonna inject those turkeys the day of with a good something that I'll make it. I'll make the injection up. I'll inject the turkeys myself with the stuff that I would have brined it with, and then I'll drop the turkey. Drop their turkeys. But the turkey I did yesterday, my wife and the dog ate. They ate most of the fucking turkey. So I gave my neighbor some. My cousin came over. I gave him some turkey. So then we had like a half a turkey left. I had a couple pieces. My kids had some. And my wife, I came downstairs. That bitch was almost a carcass. The dog and the wife was fucking that turkey up last night. His ass must have been sitting there like a proud parent, waiting. You gonna let somebody else cook the turkey for you? You dry rubbing the turkey? I hear that. Yo, frying a turkey, yo, it's not hard either, yo. It's not hard at all. It's super simple. It's the only thing that you want to make sure is that you got a good rub or whatever. Like I like a good crust, so that's why I got put a little flour mixed with a little cornstarch, and then I'll season the flour a bit. I don't season it too much because the turkey's already seasoned from the rub that I put on the turkey. So season the flour a little bit, and when I rub the turkey, this is what I do with the turkey. I'm giving y'all my goddamn. You know what? Y'all niggas ain't doing it anyway. So this is what I usually do, right? I take my 11 herbs and spices. I take my 11 herbs and spices, right? Then I mix it in with 2 or 3 eggs, right? 3 eggs, whole eggs, and a good helping of hot sauce, right? Good tone, not Tony Satchery's, Frank's Red Hot. Good helping of hot sauce. Boom, boom, boom. Get that all mixed up in a bowl, right? Sprinkle a little flour in that bowl, a little of that same flour mixture I made, flour, cornstarch, and the seasoning in the bowl. Mix that up. Then I pour it onto the turkey, get it all nice and coated. Then I take the turkey, drop it in some flour, the flour mixture that I had, roll it around, make sure it get nice and coated with the flour. Nothing crazy, nice little dusting. And then I drop that bitch. That's what I do. But last year I brined the turkey for like 2 days, and that shit was fucking fantastic, fantastic. So because this one's already pre-brined, I'm gonna just make up a mixture, and then I'm gonna just inject the turkeys that I gotta do, and then I'm gonna drop them on top of the rub that I'm gonna do. So that should be fantastic. That should be fun. These people should love it. My wife said that she was like, "Yo, the skin is where it's at." She was wearing that shit out, yo. I went downstairs. Let me get a little turkey for. I was gonna cut off a little turkey for some breakfast. There wasn't no goddamn turkey left like that. I'm like, damn, they killed this shit. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, yo, my 11 herbs and spices. Oh shit. What I use? I'll tell y'all what I use. Why not? First off, you gotta have the saison. You gotta have the saison seasoning. If you don't know about the saison seasoning, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta have some adobo. All right, Saison and adobo are a must. I don't know what's in them shits. The Saison might got 11 herbs and spices by itself. Be honest with you. But the adobo, onion powder, salt, pepper. Right. Um, I use Tony Sashry seasoning, a little seasoned salt, and a little sugar. A little sugar. A little sugar. So okay, that's eight. That's eight, okay? But like I said, adobo probably got 11 herbs and spices in it by itself. So, and that's what I use, and and I'll put that in. Oh, I'm sorry. It's those eight seasonings, right? Bring a big ass pot of water to a boil. Dump all that shit in there and mix it all up real good, right? Mix it all up real good. Then I'll peel an orange or two. If you don't want the orange, you can do the little tangerines, the little whatever they are. But I'll peel an orange or two. Drop that in the mixture. Right, squeeze the juice. Drop the orange in there. Um, if I'm feeling sexy, I might put an apple in there too. Right, and I put a little sweet tea or something like that in there. Pour the mixture in the pour the mixture into a bucket. Once I got the mixture into a bucket, I add ice to the bucket because you don't want to start cooking the goddamn turkey. What's up, Emmanuel? I add ice to the bucket to cool down the mixture, right? Let the mixture cool down real good. Once the mixture gets cooled down to like a nice room temperature or below room temperature, then I'll drop the turkey into the brine, and then I put the lid on that bitch, and then I'll put it in the. You don't have to put it in the refrigerator, but because I usually brine mine 3 days, 3 to 4 days prior, I'll put it in the refrigerator outside, in the shed or in the garage, and then day of pull that bitch out, pat it dry, season a little flour up, toss, and then boom, great. You know, you got them two. You got adobo and saison. Yo, I told you, adobo and saison seasoning, boy. Emmanuel in the building. His mother probably making some gourmet turkey. Emmanuel mother probably making goddamn filet mignon turkey or something. I don't know. What kind of turkey? What kind of turkey y'all doing, Emmanuel? Emmanuel mother probably doing like some kind of jerk turkey or some shit like Jamaican jerk turkey. It'd be fancy over there. Emmanuel said his mother a chef. Does what? A tandoori spice turkey. See, that shit sounds fancy. I don't even know what a tandoori spice turkey is. It sounds delicious. It sounds delicious. It sounds expensive. Salt, water, brine, rub with Indian spices. See. That's what's up. Shoot, that shit sounds delicious. Tandoori. So I wanted to. I might got enough left to be honest with you. I got the four. I'm not doing 3 turkeys. So I wanted to fry both the turkeys. I'm like, let's just fry both the turkeys. Last year, nobody touched the fucking baked turkey, and that baked turkey was fucking delicious. The baked turkey was delicious. Um, yeah, that baked turkey was fucking fire, and nobody touched it. Nobody touched it. That shit was still intact the next day, but because the fried turkey was gone in 60 seconds, the next day, then people started peeling off the baked turkey when they came back over for leftovers. Like, yo, this shit good. He's like, you made this today? I said, nigga, I made it yesterday. None of y'all touched it. 5 spice roast duck. That sounds delicious. That sounds good. Emmanuel about to make me go to fucking Wegmans today and get a duck. That might be better to do. Hmm. I'm gonna talk to the wife. Like, hey, you wanna do a baked turkey and a fried turkey? Or you do want to do a fried turkey and roasted duck? I got me a nice little roasting pan. That sounds good as shit. You let this time of year. You got a whole barrel type deep fryer and grill, so prep time consignment. But once I drop them all, I hear that. I hear that. He took South Baltimore up to Wisconsin. I heard that. Sit down there with a little natty bow and wash the Orioles, hon. My Dundalk accent is horrible. Food, cooking stuff in rendered duck fat, yo. Oh my god, it's amazing. So like that website I showed you guys, Wild Fork, they sell duck breast, and I'll cook the duck breast, and then the little bit of grease I get off that duck breast, I might save it, right, and cook a steak in that duck breast. Oh my god, it's delicious. But yeah, so for my dinner, I think I got 25 people coming. I think it's 25. Yeah, I think it's like 25 people coming to my house. Right? Yeah. I need to do something. I need to think something through. I gotta take some dimensions today. I'm doing a lot. So we about to hang another TV, but in the area I'm hanging the TV at, I'm putting my new YouTube situation right there too, right? Because I'm gonna come out of my little office that I got, and I just want to come out to the main area because I got plans, guys, for next year. Next year I got some plans. Be prepared to see a new show. I'm still going to do Canon Speaks, but prepare to see another show. Um, it's gonna be fantastic. But I need to get these wood slats right. So I need to put these wood slats down because I'm gonna build a bar. I'm gonna build a bar, but I'm trying to figure out what size TV I should get. Like Costco had a 65-inch television. It was $350 for the 65-inch television. It was a what was it? I think it's a I think it's an LG. I think it's an LG. But it's a 4K TV, 65-inch for $350. I was gonna get the 65-inch TV, but now I'm wondering, do I really need something that big for that space? For what I want to do with the space. So I'm trying to figure that out. Trying to figure that out. Maybe not do a 65, but a 55 in that space might be okay. And then do what I want to do around it. So what I want to do with the basement is I got a TV that my son play his video games on. I'm gonna leave that TV where that is, right? Little entertainment side, right? But then behind that spot, I got this wall, this big ass basement wall, but it's got like this little indentation in it, right? Little indentation in it, and I'm like, that'd be perfect for like a TV. I could put a countertop right there. Yeah, I could put a countertop right there, and these wood slats right there too, with some shelves for my liquor and stuff like that. And then where the cabinets or where the cabinets would be with the for the countertop, I can put I could put my a little mini fridge right there and have a little bar situation right there. That's the goal. And then I'm gonna set my stuff up around that. So I'm just trying to figure out what size TV I want because the $350 65-inch is calling me. It's calling me, but I'm like, if I get that TV, I won't be able to do anything else around it. So I think I'm not gonna. I think I'll go with the 55-inch today. You said Wayne. Who's Wayne? You know where I'm at, yo. Ravens all day, baby. Jalen Hurts. He gonna have to take that L. Jalen Hurts gonna have to take that L. It's just what's gonna happen. $70 for a turkey and 55 for a duck. Yeah, I love that extra. That's crazy. Oh, Lil Wayne. Anybody heard that new? So I'll be out the loop. So, do Kendrick got a new album? Is that what it is? Does Kendrick have a new album? Hurts is a great quarterback, but he want to take that L, y'all. You think Jalen we smoking a Ravens pack? All right, we about to see. Have I ever heard company? What is it called? No, I never heard of them. Huh? 0241 Tactical. I'm gonna check them out. Oh, well, I'm gonna check it out because I've been seeing a lot of that shit on my timeline. I'm like, I ain't no Kendrick drop an album. I'm gonna check it out. Y'all saying it's fire? Yeah, I'm gonna check that shit out. Check that shit out. Anyway, so so I got 25 people coming. I got off on a tangent. So I'm trying to spread people out around the house. Like my house. I got a nice size house, but that's a lot of people. So what I'm going to do is we're going to set up the living room and dining room for people to eat in, but we also going to set up the basement for people to eat in. So I know the guys going to kind of want to be separate from the women, so we can watch the game, have a drink a little bit, and chill out. Right, the basement. That's where we're going to be. The women can have upstairs and all that other shit. Um, so we got the fried turkey. We're gonna have the baked turkey or duck. I'm about to find out what we're gonna do on that one. Brisket, greens, macaroni and cheese. My sister's making the macaroni and cheese. My mother's making the greens. My mother's making the stuffing. What else we got coming? Sauerkraut. What else we got going on? Mashed potatoes and gravy. And various desserts. So we're gonna have a pretty good Thanksgiving. I'm happy I don't got to cook everything this year because the last time I did this, I cooked everything. I cooked everything with the exception of the stuffing and the greens. No, stuffing and mac and cheese. My mother did that. I'm happy I don't got to cook everything this year. It's a potluck. Everybody's bringing something, which I'm in favor of. I'm in favor of. I be trying to like you know what? No, just tell them to come. We taking care of everything. Tell everybody to show up with their appetites and blah blah blah. If they want to bring, some liquor, tell them to bring that liquor. You know what I mean? But the way prices are set up right now, that $300 Thanksgiving I was used to paying for, that shit about 7, 8. That shit about 7, 800 right now. So like, yeah, y'all gotta bring some shit. We ain't doing this right now. 27 cents a pound. Yeah, Giant Giant up here had turkeys 27 cents a pound, but they only limited 2. But yeah, Costco had them $1 a pound. You making short ribs and steaks with chimichurri? That sounds good as shit. Love a good chimichurri. I want to, yo. I want to. My little brother be. I don't know what he doing. Um, he's supposed to be going. I don't know if he leaving tomorrow or if he leaving Thursday. If he leaving tomorrow, I'm gonna tell his dumbass to come over to the house and he can come on the stream with me tomorrow. I should be ready for after if I think on the HJ doing this show yet tomorrow on Thursday. My brother, I know Thursday he probably hold on. I don't know. Thursday he might be at the house. It depends on how he doing it. His girlfriend, they supposed to go to her family house down in Richmond. But I think he said that he didn't want to be heading to Richmond late. So I think he said he wanted to go to Richmond early, get down there. I think they having dinner like I forgot what time they having dinner. I think they having dinner like around the same time I'm having dinner. But he know he can come to my house whenever. So they get down and have dinner around 3, 4. They head back this way. They get back to my house by like 8 or 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? And probably jump on the stream too. I'm gonna try to get Jay on tomorrow or maybe sometime on Thursday if he got time. Jay, Jay out there grinding. He getting his money right now. Oh, okay, the listening party. Dad, he doing good. My father doing real good. I picked him up from the hospital last Tuesday, and he went to work on Wednesday. So he went from the edge of death on Saturday, like literally. I pick him up on Tuesday from the hospital. I'm thinking he's gonna take a couple more days to rest in the house, go back to work on Monday. No, this nigga back at work on Wednesday morning. Ain't nothing, ain't missed a step. So he doing good. Oh, that's right, Daisy girl. She said she looking forward to not living in the RV this year. That's right. You guys was traveling, right, Daisy? What high school I went to? I went to Woodlawn. I went to Woodlawn High School, class of 2003. Bazooka Hotel. Yeah, I went to Woodlawn High School. I played football there too, and wrestled. What up, Steph? Yo, wow. Yeah, yo, he don't let nothing hold him down, yo. He don't let nothing hold him down. He was he called me. He called me yesterday about something. I forgot what it is. I think he need me to fill some shit out for him. He's supposed to be at the house. I'm trying to get him on the stream, yo. I'm trying to get him on the stream. If I can Thursday, because my cousins, though, they funny. If I can get them and I get everything set up the way I want it to, I might just bring this. I might bring the streaming software out. I might just do it from I might bring the streaming software out into the basement and then in the main area and just have them niggas on the stream just talking shit. I'm gonna see how it go. See how it go. Might be a fun time. Throwing full soap at people. Nah, 2003. 2003. 2003. I gotta clean out this car. Oh, Fairbrook over there. Oh, I had some friends that lived over there off of Fairbrook. I had some friends that live over there off of Fairbrook. I know exactly what you're talking about. And my homeboy Mark, he be in the chat too. My homeboy Mark, me and him been cool since middle school. He fixed my car. He do all my work on my cars and stuff like that. He used to live Green. He used to live on Green Gauge. Mark used to live on Green Gauge. So yeah, I used to always be around that area. Then my father lived not far from there too. My father lived off Dogwood. I graduated with peaches. Went to Dunbar before we got put out. Ever heard of Jamal Brown? Used to play for Dunbar. Then went to play overseas. He sounds familiar. He played basketball, right? I think I know who you're talking about. I think I know exactly who you're talking about. He played basketball for Dunbar. Dancing or what? Oh, peaches and cream. Hey yo. Peaches and cream. I did dance to peaches and cream at the prom, at junior prom, right? Yeah, junior prom. I remember dancing to peaches and cream at junior prom. That was the song. Like that song dropped during prom season. That song dropped during prom season. They call him Knuckles. He's tall from up Irvington. I know you talk. I think I know you talk about though. I think I know exactly who you talk about. I know exactly who you talk about. I had a couple of friends that went to Dunbar. They graduated like 2003 too as well. They graduated 2003 as well. My homegirl, she played basketball for Dunbar. She was a beast up there. But we all graduated 03. Irvington was dangerous. Irvington was dangerous. Irvington was tripped. It's like because you hit Irvington and then like a block up the street, you have Mount St. Joe. I'm like, damn, Mount St. Joe in the hood. What's up, Blue Oak? Talking about Baltimore. It's a neighborhood in Baltimore City called Irvington. Where we at? There we go. Irvington sounds. Oh, it's hood. Irvington is definitely hood. I'm gonna tell you that much. Irvington's scary. You said Irvington got the best Chinese wings? Nah, it ain't. Nah. But at Mount St. Joe, I know a lot of the times the people I knew that went to Mount St. Joe, they was on like sports scholarship. They was on sports scholarship. I know what you're talking about though, because one of my homeboys, he went to Mount St. Joe. He was saying it was real sketchy, real suspect, and that he didn't like it. He didn't like it. The village, yeah, I can't hold you. Back in the day, the village did had the best wings. What was it? Yummies? What was the name of that spot? What was the name of that spot up there? Was it Yummies? Because you know they redoing the village. No, it wasn't Yummies. Was it Yummies? I can't remember the name of the chicken spot up there. It was pretty fucking good though. Everybody went there instead of Popeyes. I can't think of the spot, yo. I can't think of it no more. I used to go in there all the time on the weekends. I used to go up that joint, get me some good ass food, yo. But they redoing the village now. Royals. It was Royals. Yep. Yep. Yeah, Yummies. Yeah, Yummies was Emerson and Poplar Grove, and it's a Yummies out in Randall's. It's a Yummies out Randallstown too. Jeez, I can't talk. Out Randallstown too. What's up, Hexican? No, Diddy. But yeah, they got that. Now there's a couple spot. Bad. Had to take a call. Had to take a call. What you talking about? Best lake trout? Let me see. Who had the best lake trout? I must. What I thought the best lake trout was honestly, it's in Woodlawn, yo. JC's Chicken and Trout, right there in Dogwood Shopping Center. Right there in Dogwood Shopping Center. That shit used to be jumping. The only thing I get from like Popeyes now is chicken tenders. And the only reason I get chicken tenders is because my daughter put me on with them. So lake trout, when they say lake trout, it usually be like whiting, to be honest with you. But we just call it lake trout. I didn't learn that lake trout was like really just whiting. Like it's weird, like because that's what we call this shit, lake trout. And then I found out, yo, it's just whiting. You go for next year, no fast food. You talking about you talking about the roost? You talking about the roost, which we call lake trout? Yeah, I know you talking about the one that was right there next to the okay, the one that was right there next to the police station over there by Park Heights. Oh, word, it was trout. Oh, now they just using fucking whiting. So it was rainbow trout. I ain't know. I just know my mother. We used to go in the spot. It was a spot on Baltimore Street, Baltimore and not Saratoga. Not necessarily not Schroeder. Baltimore and like was it Cary Street? It was a little corner store right there. We used to go in there. My mother used to ask for like, let me get some lake trout. Oh, that's what you talking about? Yeah. But yeah, it's called they closed, Joe. They closed. They've been closed for a minute. They were supposed to reopen. And I was getting pumped because I'm like, oh shit, they about to reopen the roost. That shit ain't never happened. I used to go in there, I used to go to get chicken boxes. I used to get lake trout out of there. And they had some banging ass ribs. Banging ass ribs, yo. That was the spot. And that spot used to always be jumping. Used to always be jumping, yo, but it's closed now. It's still there. I don't know if they still own the building because like the building still look like it's being kept up nice. Like it ain't like dilapidated or nothing. But it ain't open. That was the spot. Like if you going up to the roost, or if you going up there, what's called, I don't know. I just used to walk up in there, Let me get that. Like me and my homeboy go up there, get chicken boxes, and go play basketball. That was the spot. We always would stop at that spot on the way somewhere. But the Roost, Lake Trout, the one on Park Heights over there, that shit used to be jumping. Now they closed. They've been closed. Like I think they closed. I think they closed during COVID. I think they closed during COVID. I think it might have been. I might have been sooner. I think it was closed and then they were renovating and then COVID happened and then that shit ain't never reopened. I think that's what happened. Drake suing his own label. I gotta look into that. I know Unc be on that shit. Unc know all that shit. I don't know. Why he suing his own label? Or that's Tyrone's Chicken used to be jumping, but then they went on it. That was like early 2000s. I know you remember Tyrone's Chicken. Everybody got Tyrone's Chicken, y'all. It was cheap. Like I remember I had a little my father and then went out of town. I had a little New Year's party. Me and my cousins, we went to what the Tyrone's, got 2 pans of chicken from Tyrone's and some Hypnotic and Hennessy. And we was partying, then we went down the docks. Tyrone's little wings was little. That's why they was cheap though. That's why they was cheap. You get a whole pan of Tyrone's chicken for like nothing. We used to tear that shit up. What else? New York fried chicken. It was alright. Now, honestly, now you got banging chicken and you got hip hop. They cornered the market on the chicken, yo. Hip hop chicken and banging chicken here in the city. They cornered the market now. Now that's where everybody go now. That's where everybody go now. Lexington Market is one, and the 2 spot was up the Village. Yeah, you get everything from you get anything from Lexington Market. I ain't been to Lexington Market in a minute, and I drive past there all the time because I work downtown for the most part. Like I'm always past Lexington Market. I ain't been in there in a long time, and they renovated it and stuff too. I ain't been in Lexington Market in a minute, y'all. I remember back in the day, I used to go with my uncle. My uncle. You know, like parents and guardians and stuff. They was reckless. We get up in the morning on a Saturday, cause my uncle lived down the street from my mother. Like we all lived on the same block. I'll go down the street. My uncle Bay. We get in the car. He go to the liquor store first. Get his little shorties. Go to the liquor store, get his little shorties. Get me a bag of candy because you know penny candy. You give them like $1. They get that big ass paper bag full of candy. Then we hit the barber shop, get haircuts, and then we would go down to we go down Lexington Market and get something to eat. And then he would get like my uncle, like when he cooked, he would get all his wings and shit from Lexington Market. That's where he got all that shit from. Oh, you don't know nothing about hip hop chicken? They've been popping up like they popping up like blockbusters, yo. They everywhere. They everywhere. So if you back in town, you see a hip hop. That's what people getting their chicken boxes from now. Oh, hip hop chicken is 100%. I said they might as well. I did that video. I said they might as well call it nigga chicken. They might as well call hip hop chicken nigga chicken. Oh, you talking about you're not talking about across the street. You ain't talking about Crazy John's. What's up, Ricky B? You ain't talking about Crazy John's. You talking about I know you talking about fucking breakfast spot. I know you talking about I can't think of the name of it. Damn, I can't even think of it. I know you talking about though. Cause Crazy John's is on the spot. They sell pizza and shit like that. But the after hour breakfast spot, I know exactly what the fuck you talking about. I can't think of it. I can't think of it. I can't think of the name of it. I know that we talking about. Yeah, Rap Snacks though. I think Rap Snacks is actually by a rapper, ain't it? Hey, I think Rap Snacks is actually by a rapper. I think I forgot who it is. Is it Boosie? Who make Rap Snacks? But Hip Hop Chicken is just some Arab selling chicken. They call that shit Hip Hop Chicken. They've been around since like 2008. Now they cornering the market. That chicken good as shit. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I ain't gonna lie, that chicken good as shit. Matter of fact, I bought a pan of chicken for the repast for my little cousin's funeral this weekend. So like we didn't think we was gonna have enough food, or my aunts and them didn't think they was gonna have enough food for the repast. So I ran up hip hop, grabbed a pan of chicken and a pan of greens. That shit jump. Yeah, Master P started Rap Snacks. Yeah, Hip Hop Chicken is just a bunch of Arabs. They're a bunch of Arabs call that shit Hip Hop Chicken. You said he an ambassador. Oh, is that what it is, Master P? He partnered with Jabari's people. Oh shit. Yeah, I seen him. My kids like him. My kids like Rap Snacks. I'm a baked Lay's man myself. I'm a baked Lay's man myself. Nah, my Uncle Bay, his real name Kells. We just call him Uncle Bay. His name Kells. You was in Waldorf and kept seeing the Hip Hop Chicken a couple of years ago. Yo, I told you, like you said you was in Waldorf. I ain't know they made it that far. Cause it started on Liberty Road up here in Baltimore, and then they just started branching out. Then I just started seeing more and more Hip Hop Chicken. I ain't know they down Waldorf. Damn, Waldorf a buck. There we go. That's a buck. Ain't no reason to be in Waldorf. Yo, Waldorf. Honestly, Emmanuel. I mean, like I go down there when I used to go street racing, not street racing, but to the racetrack. There's some really nice marinas in Waldorf too. Um, there's some stuff in Waldorf. I used to go to Waldorf like once a week because like when I was going to get a boat or something for my father, and I used to find all these little gems, like these all these little nice little food spots out of Waldorf when I was going down there. I used to always find these nice little spots. Anyway, I'm gonna get my black ass in here and do some work because I need to get out of here soon. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, guys. Let people know we live or we're live. Want to donate to the channel? $ Canton Hotep on Cash App, Super Chat, Rumble Rants, always welcome. Waldorf is inconvenient to get to from everywhere. You're right. You're right. Waldorf is about 2 hours from where I'm at right now. But once you get down there, there's some shit down there. Anyway, guys, until next time, it's Canton Hotep saying be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss, and don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got no problems of his own. Worried about today. Ooh, excuse me. I'll let you.